Welcome back to BikeBeat. There's something timeless about the roar of a cruiser motorcycle slicing through the open road. And in 2025, American Motorworks delivers a fresh take on that freedom with the 2025 American Cruiser, a bike that's as much about the soul of riding as it is about modern engineering. Welcome to BikeBeat. Let's dive into what makes this beast one of the most talked about bikes of the year. At first glance, the 2025 American Cruiser hits you with a classic silhouette, long, low, and imposing. It's unmistakably American. But take a closer look, and you'll find a surprisingly refined level of detail. The tank is sculpted with sharper angles, the frame is subtly modernized, and the LED lighting integrates seamlessly into the design. This isn't a retro copy, it's a redefinition. Underneath all that style is some serious hardware. At the heart of the Cruiser is a brand new 1,801 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, air and oil-cooled, pushing out a claimed 97 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 125 pound-feet of torque. That torque hits you early and hard, delivering effortless highway pulls and a throaty growl that reminds you this bike lives to move. Throttle response is crisp, even at low RPMs, and whether you're cruising through city streets or opening it up on open highways, the engine is responsive without feeling twitchy. The 6-speed gearbox shifts with a satisfying mechanical click, and the gearing is spaced for both lazy low-end rides and aggressive top-end runs. Add in a belt final drive for low maintenance, and you've got a powertrain built for the long haul. Now, cruisers aren't usually praised for handling, but the 2025 American Cruiser is a different story. Thanks to a revised double cradle steel frame and a low center of gravity, this bike feels more planted than you'd expect. It corners with confidence, helped by a new show of 43mm inverted fork up front and a monoshock rear suspension with preload adjustability. It's still a cruiser, sure, but with a dash of agility that keeps the ride engaging. Tech-wise, American Motorworks keeps things modern but not overwhelming. The digital instrument cluster is a hybrid layout and analog speedo with a crisp TFT display tucked inside. It shows your gear, fuel range, tire pressure, and even turn-by-turn navigation when synced with the proprietary AM Connect app via Bluetooth. Cruise control, ride-by-wire throttle, and 3 riding modes, touring, city, and sport round out the package. The lighting package is all LED headlight, indicators, and taillight, with an auto-dimming feature that adjusts brightness based on ambient conditions. At night, the Cruiser lights up the road like a muscle car on 2 wheels, and during the day, that signature U-shaped DRL is unmistakable from blocks away. Comfort has clearly been a priority here. The seat height is just 27.4 inches, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. The ergonomics are relaxed, wide handlebars, forward foot controls, and that plush leather saddle that feels custom-fitted. Even after a few hundred miles in the saddle, there's minimal fatigue. Add optional heated grips and saddlebags, and it transforms into a capable touring companion. The sound? Pure American thunder. The stock exhaust is legal but loud, with just enough bark to keep you smiling. For those wanting more, there's an optional performance exhaust that's 50 state legal but opens up the full bass of that V-twin. The 2025 Cruiser comes in 3 standard colorways: Midnight Iron, Deep Sapphire, and Crimson Blaze, along with a limited run Heritage Edition, featuring pinstripe tank art and brass accents. It's a nod to the company's 1950s lineage, and only 1,000 units will be made. And then there's the price. Starting at $19,499, the 2025 American Cruiser undercuts some of its main rivals like Harley's Lowrider S and Indian's Chief Bobber Dark Horse, while offering more modern tech and a fresh, refined riding feel. Loaded up with the full touring package of windshield, bags, and comfort seat, and you're still under $22,000. Not bad for a premium American-made motorcycle with character to spare. So, who's the 2025 American Cruiser really for? It's for the rider who appreciates tradition but wants modern reliability. It's for someone who cares about the visceral feel of riding, but doesn't want to sacrifice comfort or tech. It's bold without being brash, fast without being twitchy, and refined without losing soul. If you're after a cruiser that brings new energy to a classic form, this one's worth a serious look. The 2025 American Cruiser isn't just a bike, it's a statement. From BikeBeat, we'll see you on the next ride. Ride safe.